The name of this pasta, similar to penne, means little mustaches. Doesn't sound so tasty now. Wolf.
What is fettuccine?
No.
You say 34 felonies, but what are we actually talking about?
Well,
what are the
talking about,
actual charges? The
let me
indictment does not speak to it.
The prosecutors argue in this indictment that Trump's goal was to hide damaging information. That's a direct quote, damaging information from American voters just ahead of the 2016 election. Doesn't that concern you?
Time out. At what point is trying to either... Actually, here's a better question for you, Wolf. Hillary Clinton spent $1 million on a fake dossier citing that he was a Russian plant. We all know that to be true. So it's okay to spend $1 million of campaign cash to create a phony dossier to secrete through the media to tilt the 2016 elections. But now we're going to say that there are booking irregularities about an NDA agreement between him and somebody else. And that's now hiding stuff from the people. I mean, this is a joke. It's a ridiculous.
Score change to announce, and that affects you, Wolf. I'm informed that you put an S on Julia Child's name. It's Julia Child, and so we have to deduct the 800. So you're at 200.
This is why this is a political persecution of Donald Trump.
These were campaign violations, what he was trying to do in paying off $130,000 to Stormy Daniels.
Wolf. Even the FEC looked at this, and the FEC said there's nothing to see here. The Department of Justice looked at this. They said there's nothing to see here. Last time I checked, Alvin Bragg does not sit on the FEC. He's not somebody who's steeped in election law. He's a local prosecutor in Manhattan, where, by the way, he's actually downgraded of violent felonies in Manhattan. So the people of Manhattan aren't as safe as they should be in their own streets. That is not even his jurisdiction. So he piles that into this indictment, which frankly doesn't even really cite what he's talking about, except the 2016 elections. And we're supposed to sit here and take this seriously?
Selected some material from a larger work. Dana.
What is an excerpt?
No.
Oh.
Andy.
What is edited?
No.
Oh, no.
Wolf.
Annotated?
No. What is excerpted?
No, this is politics, and it's gross politics. This is the type of thing that the American people don't want to see. Look, you can have disagreements between Republicans and Democrats. I have strong opinions of my own. But to say that you're going to shoehorn some phony situation into a felony indictment or 34 felony indictments, that is a stretch. That is a kangaroo court.
Well, that's what the prosecutors are alleging.
What a decade in the U.S. for 1600, please.
The 1850s saw a bad one of this five-letter word that refers to an economic crash and the fear-driven rush to sell. Wolf.
What is a crash?
Nope.
How worried are you about these other criminal investigations that are underway right now, whether in Georgia or in Florida?
Look, the one thing I am concerned about is where you have prosecutors now who want to, get their 15 minutes, who try to come up with some novel legal theories about trying to raise indictments. I'm very concerned about that. But if you want to speak to the stuff going on in Georgia, the stuff going on in D.C., where they're still trying to blame what happened on January 6th squarely at Donald Trump as if he ordered people into the Capitol, the facts dictate that never happened. He ordered nobody. He organized nothing. Those are the fact patterns. We looked at that in the Oversight Committee, frankly, before Nancy Pelosi shut down the Oversight Committee. But we'll move on from that. I'm not as concerned about what they actually might legally come up with. I'm much more concerned that they're going to do what Alvin Bragg has done in Manhattan. It's atrocious.
All right, Congressman Byron Daniels of Florida, thanks very much for joining us.
Sure, anytime.
And with that, we come to the end of Double Jeopardy. Wolf, things have not worked out as well as you had hoped for, I'm sure. Andy's so much faster on that signaling device today.